Hi, welcome to today's I'm a parent, not a teacher, now what? In today's video, we're going to be focusing on your child as your online learner. They've been through a lot of transitions, as you know, but they can feel overwhelmed from becoming a student in school with tables and desks to having now being homeschooled, which is a completely different experience for them. When working with some of my clients online, at first I've got some kids making faces and making funny noises, and they really needed to adjust to what is expected of them so they can get over the excitement and being overwhelmed by actually being able to learn with either their teacher and also their students in a whole new way. And so by doing that, we want to set up some structure for them so they can absorb as much information as possible with the least amount of resistance. And so some of those suggestions are to talk with your child before they start a session online. Talk with them, how is your body? Are you sitting the right way? What kind of materials do you need to get your job done, and such like that. In your learning space that you've prepared for your child, or even with your child, have everything that he or she may already need. So have a couple of pencils that are sharpened, some paper, markers, and such like that. Also have visuals out that they might need. And also take a look at the chair. If you have different chairs in your house or your home that are different sizes, try and match the size that is most appropriate for your child, because that will help with being comfortable and being able to focus on learning rather than adjusting the seat and the chair and swinging of the legs or turning because it's on wheels and such like that. Also, if your child has difficulty remembering information or gets easily distracted, here's some good tips for you and your child. Be present. Be available in and during that session so you can kind of see how things are going. Children don't always express when things are bothering them, but we are able to help them when we see for ourselves exactly what's going on. So let's say that your child has a difficult time remembering. And when online, if the teacher was asking a question and your child raised his or her hand to answer it and remembered the beginning of the question and was able to answer it, but by the time got to the middle, forgot. Now, I want you to look for some signs. Is your child frustrated? Are they getting overwhelmed or disappointed? And if that's the case, then you want to have a conversation with your child after about how they felt and some strategies to be able to visualize what their answers are, jotting them down before volunteering or while they are waiting to be called on, so that way they remember what they wanted to say. Also, open communication with your teacher, because this is a whole new platform most likely for your teachers too. And so they might not be able to make these observations as quickly as you will be if you're home in the same room with your child. So have a conversation about what you're noticing, and that way you're working together as a team. Also, remember to give your child the visuals of what he or she needs to be doing at the time it needs to get done. You see, here at Child Behavior Consulting, we often use our learning tools. And the learning tools are the cognitive skills needed to be able to launch. That means you start something and you keep on going, or focus. And so when your child has visuals of what it is that he needs to be doing at that time, he's able to see it, self-talk it, and then be able to perform the action. It's all about the action skills. So whether you're a parent, a teacher, or many of you are parents and teachers, then remember to provide your child with visuals. If you happen to like these visuals with the self-talk or the vowel chart, perception, you can get them on Teachers Pay Teachers under Henry's Tools, and they're there for you. Same thing with our books. They're all about applying the structure for children so they can remember and feel good about doing their very best without becoming overwhelmed. In addition to these strategies with the visuals, the wait time and communication, as well as the environmental space, we at Child Behavior Consulting also use essential oils. These oils have been providing extra support for your child to be able to focus and remain calm. So if you have any questions, we would love to hear from you. Keep in touch with us. You can message us. Well, here's a resource. So some things to remember is allowing your child to have the opportunity to jot down what they're remembering. Allow also some wait time if you're the teacher, in terms of if you know a child has difficulty in class, they might have even more difficulty answering a question or remembering information to be able to tell you, so allow for that wait time. Communicate with one another. Be present in the room. Remember to provide specific, actionable strategies. We hope that this has been helpful for you. We would love to hear about the successes and the challenges and how we can help you to make this transitional time the most productive as possible. Visit us at childbehaviorconsulting.com, and we look forward to hearing from you. Make it a great day.